Rome has a lot of rich history behind it, and it's also seen as a bridge connecting Europe, Africa and the Middle East. It is of course a city in continuous evolution that has a millennia of history, but at the same time has been able to transform itself, incorporating the past into the future, finding new balances between its inhabitants and its territory. Rome is now bidding to host Expo 2030, the most important exhibition event on a planetary level. Hello and welcome to another edition of In Conversation here on Daily Mirror Online. I'm Easwaran Rutnam. In conversation with me today is Mr. Gaetano Castellini, the Deputy Coordinator of the campaign to make Rome the venue of the 2030 edition of the Universal Exposition. Welcome to the program.
Thank you for hosting me.
So let's just start off by maybe explaining a bit about Expo 2030. What is the significance of this?
Yes, first of all, let me say that Italy and Rome had been also a gate also to Asia. Try to think at the Silk Road that for many years had been the main road for for exchange of culture and with people. And about Expo, I have to say that is a huge opportunity for the Austrian country, but also for the other countries to open discussion and to find a solution on global items. In our case, for example, we choose as a theme of Expo people and territories, and as a sub-theme we have inclusion, urban development and innovation. And so we would like to work close with each country on these themes in a different way.
And how has your campaign gone so far?
We start late, but our campaign now is going very well. We are confident, and we have a good answer for many countries.
Now you are here, of course, in Sri Lanka as part of your journey to seek support for the campaign. And Sri Lanka, I believe, is the first country that you're visiting in Asia as part of this journey. Why have you chosen Sri Lanka?
Yes, because I think related our theme, people and territories, Sri Lanka is a good laboratory, and is a country that's perfect to open discussion and work on theme as inclusion, as heritage, as future, and very common items and subject that Italy has. That we have different religion, different races, different culture, that they live all together.
And how would this Expo help Sri Lanka as a country?
Expo, we have the expertise from Milano Expo 2015 that also I was in charge for the campaign, and we people still talking about Expo 2015. Italy is very good in organizing this kind of event, and also in the preparation of this kind of event. So many countries improve tourism because the visitors are real, and also they find a solution. They worked on the theme, and also another important thing is the legacy of the Expo.
We spoke earlier about culture and heritage. Sri Lanka also has a lot of rich culture and heritage. How do you see the two countries when it comes to those areas?
I think we have, as I told you before, many points in common, and I think, as you probably know, I'm a big fan of the soft power. Soft power is the art of convince people and promote countries with a soft power and not with a hard power that is war.
Right.
So I think you have a lot of potential in promoting your country abroad. You are doing, but you have to believe more. Like, for example, in culture, for example, in culture diplomacy, in sport diplomacy. I'm thinking about your UNESCO site, like Sirigira, like seen Haraja or maybe your important writer like Michael Ondage, who wrote the English Patients, and but also the sport. You know that in Rome, for example, is training your famous sprinter Yupun. So you know, yes, and also you have many ambassadors in the world that is your people, like happened in Italy in the 50s, that you know we had a huge immigration, or maybe a little bit more, that you know that unconsciousness they promote our country, and now you know it's part of their country.
As you know, Sri Lanka is of course facing a serious economic crisis. Do you see something like Expo helping a country like Sri Lanka in a crisis situation also to come out of it?
Of course, you know that's it's yes, of course, in terms of promoting tourism, because you know it's our tourism is real, and so you know you will have a platform to promote your tourism and your culture in Europe, in Rome. You know, Rome does not need to have a light spot because it's Rome.
Yeah. And
so many tourism are coming as well, so you can promote. You see, our expo will be an open expo. It's an expo for everybody. It's not a celebration of a city. It's not a celebration of a vision. It's an expo for everybody.
So what strengths would Italy have or Rome have over the other countries in having to choose Expo?
Yeah, we have many different items. For example, as I told you before, that our will be an open expo. So we want to start to work with the countries immediately. Second, Italy hosts already many people from other countries. I can tell you that can say that in tourism, you know, the 25% of employees are foreigner people, and in the good business, the 20%. So we have a huge foreigner community in Italy, regular and with the good salaries. And the third one, related to Expo, I can say the legacy of the Expo will be very important. You see that after what we will do after Expo.
Okay. And where would you be going now after Sri Lanka? What is your next plan?
I wish to go home for Christmas with. Yes.
And how is your stay been?
I don't know. I have a meeting next week, and we will decide where we go.
How is what is your take on Sri Lanka? What you've been seeing so far? It's probably short, but what have you seen so far? And
I just arrived yesterday, and I'm in the hands of my ambassador, Ambassador Mannella, and we will see what we do.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us on the program.
Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody.
And that's all the time we have for you for In Conversation for this week. Till next time, stay safe.